Well, hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 in Lipinki. We are here, back where I spilled grain when the truck got stuck on the grain mill. I have leased a bucket to clean this up, and I'm back with the cultivator. So, hopefully this is going to go into the trigger. And apparently it's... oh boy, come on. It's going to fight me, because I'm on not my land right now. Because I built it right on the corner. And it's in the road. I might need to get a mod for this. I think there is one that'll let me pick this stuff up. If I can't get it, because it's pretty nonsense that I can't just scoop up my own stuff. I managed to get some of it, but then this wasn't going on the trigger. I don't know what's going on. It's a decent amount of stuff spilled there. Well, let's get out of that mode just so we can actually see what's happening here. You mean I don't have access to the land? Like, what do you mean by that? It's literally my land. This little tractor is very frustrating too. And the other problem is you don't get like a, hey, you're on the right mark for dumping stuff with a bucket. Like, did that go in? I don't really know. 85.66. Let's see if I can scoop up anything else here. And this tractor just does not do it. I can't pick it up from the other side because I end up on the neighbor's land. It just lifts this tractor so easy with a bucket. Like, no, I don't want to lift the front wheels. Can we just pick up my grain? So what are we at? 85.65. No. No, it just spilled it on the ground. I'll tell you what, I am very close to just giving up on this series because it's just frustration after frustration with a lot of game mechanics. And they have again updated the map, which I'm not doing because I don't feel like doing all the stuff with the files again and having it all messed up again. Well, that problem's solved. You know, I was hoping this would just be a nice, easy intro where I could come over here, pick up my spillage, and just dump it in. No, it's going to be all on the street now. It's not putting any of it into the trigger. Hey, I think some of that went in. Well, that is going to be incredibly infuriating. I'm going to do a little bit of this landscaping here, because this is too close. Let's just do dirt. That'll have to do. Alright, well, in the meantime, I guess we'll cultivate the field, since I can't figure out how to scoop up my grain. Might as well get something done while I take a look and see if that mod actually will help me. Right. That gives me a straight line. Let me finish cleaning that up. Good enough. Alright. Let me do the ups and downs first. Hopefully this tractor doesn't fail me on this endeavor too. So yeah, I'm back in a bit.
Rusty plow breaks the ground in anger. Old iron groans like a metal banger. Sun beats down, field turns to fire. Sweat and blisters fuel my desire. Plow the pain away, dirt flies high. Fingers bleeding on this fight to try. Ancient tools against the modern tide. Every furrow a scream inside. Cracked wheels, they spin in frozen rage. This land's a beast, it sets the stage. Pull and push till my ribs might burst.
Alright, that's that. Ready to be sown. Even though I'm driving right across it. I am going to hop out real quick and try and find one of the mods to help me clean this mess up. And I'll be right back. Alright, we're back in. I have installed the Tip Anywhere mod by Loki79, and it appears to be working so far. I have also installed the Paint and Terraform Anywhere, because I'm going to try to fix this lumpiness around this thing. I want to try to get as much of this up as possible first, because I don't know if messing with the terraforming will stop me from being able to pick this up, or if it'll cause it to disappear. So I'm going to try to get as much up as possible. So I was able to get some. I don't know if that's the mod or luck. Okay, there we go. Must be the mod. Good. Yeah, I can't imagine the neighbors not being like, yeah, sure, go ahead, scrape that up. Just don't ruin my stuff. So, it is fighting me a little bit, but I think that's because of the messed up ground. So let's try move that out of the way. Let's see if we can fix this now. Yeah, see, it disappeared it. Alright, whatever. It is what it is, right? It looks a little jank, but it's alright. We just poured some asphalt over the thing. There we go. Now it's hovering a little bit. Whatever. Bring it up a little bit, maybe. Yeah, let's see. I don't want to do that too much, but I kind of want the spawn point to be level. Kind of ruining the road here. Alright. That's the problem with that. You gotta be real careful, otherwise you ruin the road. Yeah, that should be that. Now let's see if I can get this to dump into the trigger without spilling all over the place again. I think that's it. I think we did it. 9264. That's all in there. Has it done anything yet? No, 50 liters. Alright. There was another mod that had its own buckets that you can get. The municipal bucket pack or something it's called. Yeah, municipal shovel bundle. And it looks like that does the same thing, but it's different. Yikes. I'm drunk driving. It's different items you can buy in the store instead of being like a global mod. Now that I've fixed that, I may turn off those mods when I load next. And I'll just enable them if I need them for fixing some nonsense. So, yeah, let's, I don't even know what we're going to do for the rest of this. Fixing that was like my main concern. I don't even know what we're going to be able to do. I think we're out of luck on any more contracts based on my not wanting to reharvest or do harvest in a bunch of these fields. They're messed up because of the game save reload from the previous map update. A little annoying they redid the map again. Some improvements and stuff, I guess, for there's like objects under the map that were removed, and some changes to something with some of the new crops. But I really just don't have it in me to do it all over again. Let's return the bucket. Hopefully I don't need a bucket again. We'll take a look at contracts. See if anything... No, nothing interesting. Those, I checked the harvesting before. They're all the ones I didn't really want to do. I mean, I could do the triticale or buckwheat, but those are huge fields, and I got that tiny combine. It's just going to be so frustrating. I could do some more cultivating. Those are pretty big fields. I actually did that one recently. I think before reloading. Um, yeah, I wanted to use this. Um, with the mod, I think I could mow anywhere and pick the stuff up, but that seems like a little bit of cheating. So I'm not going to do that. Like I could just go mow around here probably and pick it up, but yeah, I don't really want to do that, as beneficial as it might be. But then again, we have nothing to pick it up with, because I don't think I have a baler, right? I leased it before, I think. You'd think I'd remember these things. It wasn't that long ago. But I am roasted. I still don't know what's up with the water barrel. I had issues with it on Zalanka too for my mushroom greenhouse. So I don't know if a game update has messed that up and the modder hasn't been able to fix it or doesn't know that there's an issue. Straighten that out a little bit there. It's bothering me. So yeah, and it is pretty late in the day here for February. Where are we with some of our crops? Four out of five. That should be ready next month. Our sorghum. I think that's it though. I still have to figure out the planter or seeder situation. That is another thing we gotta do. So let's take a look. Nothing we can afford in the sale. Seeders. It's probably going to be one of these for 6,000. Planters. I don't think there's anything super low cost. We'd probably have to lease a planter. Of course, it's a planter that we'd probably want because we want to do the shorter growth period crops. But then again, there are the new ones. Those are short growth periods, I think. If they're the same as on Nedenthal, the rye, triticale, and spelt should be shorter growth. Rye might be 5 months. I think the triticale is 4. So we can put that into the mill. What else does this mill do? Because I think that's, yeah, that's the one for the map. So that does the buckwheat flour and buckwheat growth. So we could do buckwheat too. And get these other products out. Buckwheat groats. That's pretty pricey. I don't even know what those are. And I think the buckwheat flour is just regular. I think it's just flour out. Yeah, none of these do special flours. It's just flour. Flour or rice flour. I don't know how long the buckwheat growth period is, though. Because I haven't played with the stuff on this map. Season turned on. So should we, how much is it to lease? Or should we just buy one? 5.2 or 4 meters. 5.2 is going to look ridiculous on this tractor, but... And would we get a Case or a John Deere? I kind of want the Massey, but it's double the price. It's only 4.4 meters. Should we even do that this month, or should we move on? I'd like to get it started on growing. You know what? We could work into the dark a little bit. So let's go. Do I buy it or lease it? $306 to lease it. $60 a day. I kind of feel like I should buy it. Yeah, let's buy it. Because I'm gonna slow the time down a little bit too. It's going to be needed with seasons off. We're gonna constantly need it, like every month. I mean, I could have calculated how long we could lease it before it'd be more worthwhile to buy it. It's what, 360 something a month plus whatever the hourly, whatever that ends up adding to with how many work hours. Probably could have got away with leasing it, but yeah, we have it now. This, you know, these are smaller fields for the most part. This might last us for a while. So, well, I'm gonna go back to the farm and go get stocked up on seeds and fertilizer. Luckily, this does fertilize as well. And I'll see you over at the field. Alright, we are arriving, and I maybe should have got the narrower one, because this thing is a little wide. I think that Massey Ferguson one had some sort of option or piece of equipment you could buy in addition that allowed you to tow it lengthwise, and you could fold it up. I don't think this deer or the case, which are basically the same thing, have that option. So, yeah. Let's do some triticale in the ground.
The tractor groans, breaking ground, shaking bones, trailing kill in rows and lies, under sun beneath black skies. Blaze like steam, the soil we ran, on the power till the bitter end. Smoke and grease, a burning fight, push the beast through day and night.
Alright, this has been a little more difficult than I thought it would be. I mean, it's popping it down into one low to just crawl up this hill. Maybe I should have got the smaller one. I don't know if it'd make a difference. Horsepower requirement's the same for both. But this might just be a weight thing. Going up the hill. Either way. That's done. So, all set there. We will, let me get this back over to the yard. And it's so big I decided to park it there, instead of squeezing it in here. I think that's going to be it for the day. What? I'm sorry, but what? This is wild. That was so weird. The UFO flies around. It like flashed green over here too. That was weird. Let me check something real quick. February. Okay, February we did get a collectible. There is another collectible that I saw, and it's right next to one of our fields. So let's go to our little tent next to the crashed UFO. I wonder if they're looking for their friends. And we'll move into March. Well, it sounds like it rained overnight. Yeah, our sorghum is ready over here, so we can harvest this. We should be weeding. Oh no, they're medium. Oh no, I didn't weed it after we planted. Oh, not good. I think we're half boned. Well, let's check this out. Only halfway to a pallet of flour. Come on. That's not ready yet. Running, but why does it not say... Oh, why are they at 0? Oh, I have them on selling. Oh, I had a mini heart attack there. Production cost 119 so far. $170 last month. Sold bales, sold products. Did we sell anything else? Or is that what we made from the blueberries and the pumpkins? I don't know. I forgot I had it on selling. Alright, well, let's go... harvest, and I'll worry about the fertilizing and weed situation later. I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we can try run the weeder, and it might get some of it out of there. It might say like weeds partial or something like that. I'm not sure. We definitely don't have anything that can run the hoe if we leased it. The only other option is spraying. We might have a weedy field. I can't believe I messed that up. Anyways, let me skip up to the field. And we are here, and I think this is the first time we've harvested this field. So let's see how this goes. Is it making straw? From sorghum? Interesting. Alright, we'll go with it. I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. I don't know if it's a map thing. Do I have a mod that's doing that? I don't have like the straw thing that normally does that. I know there's a mod that does it where you could get it out of a bunch of stuff, with, you know, canola and all that. I don't know if sorghum's one of them, but I don't usually do that. I kind of stayed with whatever the base game decided. Anyways, we're gonna time-lapse this because it's gonna take forever.
Sweat, muscle tears to pain, sunrise to sunset, harvest never in vain. Blades cut through the stalks, grain falls to the floor. Axes in our hands, power, we crave more. Strength of iron will, fury in our veins. Cut down every field, conquer all the graves. Barren land we scorch, blood fuels our toil. Screams echo through the night, victory in soil.
That's done. I was just thinking how annoying it's going to be to try pick up straw in this field since you can't see it. So that'll be interesting. I do have to get the baler again. I'm running out of money. Alright, not quite full load. Now, am I going to be able to get this into the grain mill without a problem? don't know, but I'll see you there. Well, I don't know how this is going to go, but we will try it. There we go. Perfect. Let's get into the grain mill and start some sorghum flour. All right. Keep driving into people's corns with the harvester, with the truck. It's fine. So, yeah. Back to the harvester, and we'll get that back. All right. All right, we're back in the combine, and I realized we need some fuel. So I don't know how much this is going to cost us. But that gives us the opportunity now, since I am getting fuel. $322 to jump out and grab this. So that is our collectible for the episode and month of March. And I'm not actually going to go to the farm. I need to take this for repairs. We might be losing yield. I'm not quite sure if it's that bad yet, but that is the problem with the combines. There could be a loss of power too. I know that happens in tractors, I think, but I'm not sure about combines. I know you can lose yield, supposedly. I will... I was going to do a test on that, actually. That was another thing I was going to work on. Was the test on the yield loss. I think somebody did one. And I think... I don't remember who... I think they found that it's the combine damage, not the header. Oh, that cost a little bit of money. I tell you, that collectible bailed us out quite a bit there. I was almost very confused. I was like, why do we suddenly have $17,000? I was like, oh right, collectibles $10,000. Losing my mind. So, actually, Yield 3, this has a contract available. Watch out, little guy. Coming through in reverse. Gonna knock that sign down. Oh, I didn't. It's a miracle. So let me actually move up over here. It's a pretty big field. Of mustard. 87% yield bonus. I was worried there was weeds, because there's, it looks like dead weeds in here, but I think they're dead weeds. So, Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll do this next episode, and we have to... What I'll do is I'm going to accept the contract for that, and I saw that's right between our fields. We have to cultivate our own anyways, possibly. Although we don't, we have a um, direct drill. Now, I didn't need to cultivate that other field. And if I hadn't done that, I probably would have had daylight and remembered to do the weeding. But we do have to do that. So let me also... you know what, I'll hold off on that for now. What was the other thing I want? I want to try weeding our triticale. So I think I was gonna end, but then I remembered I wanted to try to get this done. So I'll see you over at the field. Alright, let's get in here and see what happens. I'm kind of afraid this is just not going to do anything. It's doing something. It's not getting all of it, but it might help a little bit. What does it show on the map? Honestly, I bet driving around on it would help more. Alright, we'll finish this off with a time lapse here on this. Alright, we didn't get everything. We got a lot of it. The funny thing is, though, I think it only does this when you have crop destruction on. Driving over it will kill some of them, I think. So, I don't know if it's going to show on the map now, because they could be sparsely populated throughout whoever's left. If you do this on a fully weeded field, yeah, there you go, look at that. See? And there's no way you could drive around enough to do that, and it would be helpful. Maybe if you had something with like double wides on it, but I think that'll be it for this episode. Next episode, we will probably get into that contract for harvesting, and see what else we got to do, because I think we lose the farm. Next month, maybe? Maybe the tractor? We lose something next month, I think. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.